about the Quarantine 15 when it comes to weight gain. While you're at home, you have easy access to the kitchen, and Belinda chatted with health and life coach Lisa Murphy on how to break the cycle of stress eating.
So Lisa, let's talk about what stress eating is and maybe how we can stay away from it.
Sure, what a topic. Yeah. Stress eating is sort of eating that's out of our natural routine, eating that is not necessarily healthful and in line with our health goals. So obviously these are unusual times, so it would be normal that we might eat out of our routine, but we don't want it to get carried away.
How can we tell if we are someone who is stress eating?
Great question. There's the obvious, the Quarantine 15. Maybe our pants aren't fitting quite as well as they did before. You know, some people actually might lose weight when they're stress eating, surprisingly. And then another uncommonly recognized symptom is achy joints. If we're stress eating, we're often eating foods that maybe aren't the best for us, and that can give us puffiness, bloatiness, and swelling, achy in our joints as well.
Okay, so we're going to see some of those signs sort of pop up. But what if we're also noticing we're just stressed out? How could we actually reduce some of that stress?
For sure. And it's so important to acknowledge the stress, right? Things are difficult right now. You know, you might be working from home, like you said, close to the kitchen. You might have your kids at home. So it's really important, first of all, just to acknowledge the fact that we are stressed and not to beat ourselves up. Yeah. But then the stress eating is simply a symptom of the real problem. And so it would be really awesome to check in and maybe practice some mindfulness techniques to get in touch with the fact that we're stressed out and maybe work to manage the stress a little bit better instead of worrying about the eating on the back end.
And would one of those things maybe be meditating, something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Breathing practices, like something really simple, like I call it same breathing. Inhale for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4. A simple technique like that, meditation, getting outside in nature, taking some walks. I know our parks are packed right now, which is great as long as you're staying socially distant. But all of these things can be really helpful to keep our stress in check so we're not tempted to turn to the refrigerator.
Now, if we are going to the refrigerator and hopefully picking a healthier food, something like that, you know, are there any foods you would say stay away from these because it could contribute to stress eating? Right,
for sure. We tend to binge or stress eat on highly processed foods, junk foods, sugary foods such as cookies, cakes, ice creams, potato chips. And these are actually engineered to keep us wanting more. So it would be really important to avoid those types of food and instead reach for healthy foods, apples, vegetables, nuts, whole grains, legumes, lean proteins, healthy fats, these things. So put the bag of potato chips down. I'm talking to myself.
You can always expand your coping strategies, adding tools like meditation, going for a walk, or even taking the relaxing soap in the tub.